Next, we're going to have a look at multiplying and dividing integers. So this is slightly different to what we had before with the moving with left and right, with adding and subtracting, but very, very simple rules. And the rules are basically this. Whenever you're multiplying and the signs are the same, and you're multiplying just two numbers, so let's say I've got 2 times 3. If the signs, in this case, it's a positive 2 and a positive 3, so the signs are both the same, then the answer is going to be a positive answer. So if the signs are both, so in this case, in fact, a better way of saying it, I think. If the signs are the same, the answer is positive. If the signs are different, the answer is negative. So for example, if I have negative 2 times negative 3, the answer is still 6. Why? Because the signs are the same. The moment I have with one of them with just one of those being positive or negative, then the answer is negative. So if I had 2 times negative 3, well, 2 times 3 is 6. One of the signs is negative, so the answer is negative. Or if I had negative 2 times 3, then I'm going to get 6 again, but I've got one lot of negative, so this answer is going to be negative. And by the way, this makes perfect sense. If you did that on a number line, you'd see exactly why that was the case. Well, here's 0, and I'm going to make a negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll put negative 7 over here, negative 6 over here, and so on. So you can kind of see how this plays out. Now I've got 3 lots of negative 2. So there's one lot of negative 2, another lot of negative 2, that's negative 4 now, and one more lot of negative 2, which takes me off to negative 6. Or I could do it the other way around, 2 lots of negative 3. Well, there's one lot of negative 3 and another lot of negative 3, and I still end up at negative 6. If I start at 0 and I go, here's my negative 3, so I got negative 3 and another negative 3, another negative 4, 5, 6, negative 3, I end up at negative 6. Now the same is true if we have division. For example, if I had 6 divided by 3, or I could write that out if you like, 6 divided by 3, well, we know the answer is 2. Now, I'll put or in here, yeah? If one of those signs is negative, then the answer is negative. But while the signs are the same, so 6 divided by 3, both are positive, answer's positive. So what's that? I got 6 over 2. What's the answer? Well, 6 divided by 2 is 3. Signs are the same, the answer is positive. What about negative 6 on negative 2? Well, 6 divided by 2 is 3. Signs are the same, answer's positive. What about this one here? What about going negative 6 over negative 3? 6 divided by 3 is 2. Signs are the same, answer's positive. What about negative 6 over positive 3? 6 divided by 3 is 2. But this time, only one of the signs is positive and the other one is negative, positive, negative, so the answer must be negative. If the signs are different, the answer is negative. So, for example, negative 6 over, let's make that positive 6 over negative 2. And I made that a positive, it doesn't matter, it's just positive 6 anyway. But 6 divided by negative 2 is going to be negative 3. So that's how division and multiplication works with integers. Now the key is to go away and practice a whole bunch of these to really get your head around it. Okay, I hope that's been useful. If you've got specific examples you'd like to ask, just ask them and I would be delighted to do those for you. Thank you so much for asking.